Today's reading calls us to release what no longer serves and move towards balance and abundance. Namaste reminds us to find our center of power, while self-compassion whispers to be gentle with our touch, even towards ourselves. Oh, oh no, I didn't transcribe Moment of Zen. All right. All right. Hello. How are we doing today? I am here. Namaste, my witchlings. Welcome to Di's Daily Divinations and Self-Care. This is where magic meets mindfulness, where we weave together the sacred spiral flow, honoring the day, listening to the cards, and caring for ourselves along the way. So, fuck you. Welcome back, or if you are new here, hey, hi, hello, and welcome. Each day we flow with the sacred spiral, and I am Di, your favorite yoga witch and guide through this spiral. So let's step into today's spiral together. So go grab your favorite crystal. I'm going for my garnet because it's easy to grab right now. Go grab your favorite crystal, light your candle or some incense, cozy up with your coffee, tea, or whatever brew fills your mug today. And let's step into today's spiral of wisdom and self-care together. Don't forget to do the whole like, share, and subscribe thing. It helps our Witchling circle grow and keeps our daily spiral spinning. And I am drinking coffee. We begin, as always, by lighting our candle, and so you know, we celebrate birthdays, anniversaries, and milestones of our witchling family. If you want to be honored, well, then you need access to the Discord, where you can give me your information, and to do that, you need to hop over to patreon.com/DieTheYogaWitch and sign up for the coven there. All tiers, including free, get you access. All right. I feel bad. With yesterday being my bonus kiddo's birthday, I missed another one, and I feel really, really bad about that. So, you know what? We don't have any birthdays today, so I am going to honor her today. All right. I take full ownership of having forgotten it yesterday, so... Yesterday was an amazing young woman that I had the immense pleasure of working with her birthday. Yesterday, an amazing young woman that I had the very, very immense pleasure of working with celebrated her birthday. Get it right, Di. Amelia, I do hope it was a really, really great birthday for you. Happy birthday. Ha. All right, now, as I light our flame, may our light be a beacon of hope in the darkness for those stumbling or lost along the way. We also hold this light for survivors and victims of gun violence in the United States, remembering them in our circle. And with the lighting of our candle, our sacred circle is closed, and we invite the ancestors to join us on our journey here today. Clunk. All right, my darling dears, let's get on to the holidays. We're going to remind you again, though, please do the whole like, share, and subscribe thing, because it does increase our circle of witchlings, which keeps our daily spiral turning. Am I the only one envisioning as the world turns? Hey, Amir. I do not have a WhatsApp number right now. Yes, when Microsoft retired Vista, we should have said hasta la vista. I like it. We did. All right, so we have some holidays. Oh, no. Son of a sea biscuit. I did it, but I forgot to copy pasta it. Here we go. Give me just one quick second. I have my moments where days are great and others not so great. Today is one of those not so greats because, well, yeah. All right. Our holidays for today. We have... Yeah, you know what? We're going to actually back up a smidge and say, before we go diving into the cards, can we see what holidays today brings? Well, first is the First, we have International Day of the Girl Child. We honor every girl's voice today, strength, and limitless potential. May we uplift, educate, and empower the girls who will shape tomorrow's world. Next, this one's for me. National Motorcycle Ride Day. Today, throttle open, heart free. Today celebrates the pure magic of the open road and the meditative rhythm of the ride. Whether on two wheels or in spirit, feel the wind of freedom brush your soul. Go get some wind therapy today. And then for my spoonies and those who understand this, World Hospice and Palliative Care Day. Today, we honor those who offer comfort at life's threshold. The caregivers, nurses, and healers who bring dignity to our final journeys. Light a candle for all who walk between worlds with grace. I love it. She does now. All right, let's see. Man, I have my motorcycle endorsement. I am a licensed driver. But about the time I got my motorcycle endorsement, my father-in-law decided he wanted to start drag racing. And he roped the man behind the curtain into it. And unfortunately, drag racing season and motorcycle season are the same time of year. That's what it's sitting on. Freaking white wick on a white plate. And I can't figure out why my candle isn't sitting right. Losing my shit here, y'all. That is true. It is my candle. There's no way it's going to be straight. All right, y'all. Uh-oh. Shall we move on to actually, doing the cards here? Let's do that. Fucking hair. All right. Our first card today is Someone is Unhappy, followed by Closure, and, well, Never Again. And they are telling us someone is unhappy, so... Oh, God, I did it again. All right. Someone is unhappy, so they choose to walk away seeking peace through closure. With that final step, a powerful resolve forms within. Never again. This is the soul's way of reclaiming its strength, learning from pain, and walking forward lighter, wiser, and free from what once bound the heart. Wonderful. We're having a Friday here, y'all. All right. Let's move on to the tarot. What does the tarot have to tell us today? Well, our first tarot card is the Seven of Pentacles reversed. All right, there we go. Better? There we go. Now you can actually see it. First card is the Seven of Pentacles reversed. This one is telling us unexpected expenses, and you need to be conscious of security and check all those financial transactions. Next, we have the Ten of Pentacles. Financial security. Strong family bond with peace and harmony at home. And then finally, the Six of Pentacles. Six of Pentacles tells us that we are entitled to financial assistance. Oh, great. It's an insurance commercial. The Seven of Pentacles. I do it again. One of these days I'll remember to pause. Getting there. Getting there. The Seven of Pentacles reversed cautions against careless spending and urges you to stay alert to financial security. Review your transactions carefully. The Ten of Pentacles promises lasting stability ahead, while the Six of Pentacles reminds you that support and assistance are rightfully yours to receive. Okay, so the tarot cards is all talking money today. So now let's braid the oracle and tarot together, bringing their voices into one sacred spiral message. An air of discontent stirs beneath the surface. Someone is unhappy, and that unrest leads them to walk away seeking closure and declaring never again. This emotional turning point mirrors the warning of the Seven of Pentacles reversed, urging mindfulness with resources and choices. Unexpected costs, whether material or energetic, call for grounding and careful reflection. Yet the Ten of Pentacles glimmers with promise. Stability and abundance are aligning in your favor, provided you honor what you have learned. The Six of Pentacles reminds you that giving and receiving are part of the same sacred flow. What you offer with sincerity often returns multiplied. This reading speaks of reclaiming sovereignty emotionally and financially. Walking away from what no longer serves you is not loss, it is liberation. Each decision to say never again clears the path for true prosperity, rooted in gratitude, wisdom, and balance. Our affirmation for this reading is: I release what no longer serves my peace. I walk forward in trust, open to abundance, grounded in gratitude, and surrounded by balance. What do you guys think? Let me know. Oof. Hey, Teresa. Oh, my shins are not happy today. I walked a lot the other day, and I'm paying for it. I'm glad to know it's resonating, John. Hey, Abdu. Boom, boom, boom. Hey, Jinx. They're screaming the last couple of days. It's kind of impressive how loudly they're screaming at us. All right. Yeah, we are quiet today. It's Friday. I think part of the reason it's so quiet today is it is Friday. Thank you, Teresa. That would be amazing. I do. Give me a second. I need to look up, because I have a business one. I have most of the... Yeah, get in touch on Discord, or... Yeah, we're on Discord together. So hit me up on Discord and I will get you the information. That is something that YouTube did, Jinx. I have no idea about it because I haven't played with it yet. Also, Teresa's the man behind the curtain is reminding me I have Venmo and Cash App, I believe it is, linked in the link tree as well. Linktree is so awesome. I gotta figure out how to sit and not tweak that ankle today. Ugh. Yep. I have abused my body this week and I am feeling it. Wow. Oh, I should probably check my email and see if we have heard from the head witch. There we go. How do I deal with anxiety? Very, very, very carefully, ceiling fan. Generally, I meditate. I do a grounding practice. When my anxiety is really spiraling, I have CPTSD. When my anxiety is really spiraling, one of my favorites, because it's one of the easiest to remember, is the 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 5 things you can see, 4 things you can hear, 3 things you can touch, 2 things you can smell, 1 thing you can taste. Basically, you're using all 5 senses. And it helps bring you into the present moment. It helps ground you. It helps relieve some of the anxiety. Once I have done that, I do a few rounds of box breathing, which is 4 in, hold 4, 4 out, hold 4. Which helps me a lot. And then if I'm still kind of antsy and anxiety that's when we do some meditation, and I tend to just kind of focus on the breathing, and because that's the only way my ADHD brain will let me meditate. I have to just keep saying in and out, in, out, and I can do in and out for a good 5 minutes without even realizing it. Which actually leads us quite nicely into our self-care cards and Namaste. That is serendipity once again. Namaste tells us to find your center of power. Your power may be in your legs. Some people hold their power in their shoulders or their chest. Perhaps your power is in your core. Look for it. Feel it. Once you find it, reside in that place with your mind. Let your power grow as big as it wants to and spread all over your body. And reside here for 8 minutes. Once you find your power, you know where to look the next time you need it. Your power will also help you understand how to set up healthy boundaries to protect it. Oh God, are healthy boundaries important? Oh my gosh. And then we move to self-compassion. Dun, dun, dun. All right. Self-compassion reminds us compassion touch. Place your hands over your heart and notice if there is any tension, heaviness, or agitation. If so, send love and compassion to yourself. Try saying, I see you are suffering and I love you. Notice how those words feel as they land. That one was kind of... Wow. All right, so let's see what the Witchlings have to say today. Ha 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 ha. Oh, you are so very welcome, Ceiling Van. Oh my gosh. Trust me, anxiety is no fun to battle with. You know, they always say that you can outrun any threat and any demon. Hey, Hazel, that's who's in Oregon. Couldn't remember names. I know. But you know how we're always told you can outrun all of your demons and any threats and any challenges. What happens when those threats and demons and challenges are up here? You can't outrun yourself. You're always stuck with yourself. Newport. All right. So we're going to drink some coffee and chit-chat. Clunk. Oh, yeah. Oh yeah. How are you doing today, Hazel? I'm going to drink more coffee because that's pumpkin spice. I'm doing today. Swear to God, I saw a Luna tail. Yep. Purple black bats. Bats are cool. Oh, yeah, he's out of his bed. I sorry, John. That's kind of where I'm at, Hazel. So I live just about a mile and a half from downtown. I walked home from downtown day before yesterday. And then last night, the bonus kid and I went to a comedy show that is made up of basically TikTokers. Because that's where they got their start. I follow them all on TikTok, YouTube, Facebook, Insta. But it was great. I had a blast. I had a wonderful time. But it was an hour and a half away from home. And so, yeah, we went down there, had a ball. Nobody asked your opinion. Sorry. It took longer than that. Traffic was a bitch. But, and then we get there, and we're cruising through the parking garage, and I pass this one car, and I'm like, oh, fuck. Because for a good little bit, I honestly thought it was my ex-brother-in-law, and I'm like, oh, shit. Message the man behind the curtain going, are you thinking what I'm thinking? And he's like, fuck. And we're debating whether or not it's his car. So I text my sister-in-law, go, does this belong to who I think it does? And she's like, nah, he totaled that bitch a long time ago. And I'm like, oh, thank God, because... Oh, where? So, No, she told me what car he does drive. I was not adding that. But she's like, no, that's not, he totaled that, he's driving something else. And I'm like, oh, thank God, because I'm at where I was last night for a show, for the Gen X Takeover comedy show, and well, she's like, she laughed, and she's like, yep, I can see why you would be worried. Oh, anxiety attacks are evil. Hey Mimi, try the 5-4-3-2-1 thing when you're having a panic and anxiety attack. It kind of helps with the grounding. Another thing that helps, weirdly, is an ice cube. Because I was taught it when I was self-injuring to hold an ice cube because it helps curb those urges. But I've also noticed that if I'm playing with an ice cube or something when I'm in the middle of an anxiety or a panic attack, it helps ground me. Because if you're holding something cold as fuck, you're not really able to focus on anything but the absolute present moment going, oh my God, that's really cold. It's weird, but it works, right? Oh, by the way, John, yes, I'm glad that the vampires were gentle this morning. I did see that comment. All right, let's see, what else are we doing? Oh, Now we just get to hope that the results come back as positive as the bloodletting experience was. That doesn't sound right, Di. You're horrible. I am so glad you guys know what I mean, though. All right. Oh, let's see. Oh, yes. Next we are doing that. Okay. So already. I'm so glad it's Friday. Uh-oh. Oh, okay. Oh, yeah. Didn't move it to the folder again because I'm a dorkfish. I know. That is awesome, John. I love it when you get a good phlebotomist. My high school sweetheart at one point wanted to go to school to become a phlebotomist. And we were talking about possibly rekindling and getting back together. And he's like, oh, and I can poke you in your sleep. Honey, that did not come out right. He's like, I noticed. But you know what I mean. I'm like, yeah, just be warned. You jab me with a needle in my sleep and I'm likely to come up swinging. That is awesome, John. And yes, Mimi, the rubber bands and ice cubes work well. He is angrily typing. Although I'm sitting here looking at the pictures of the goddesses from the last few weeks, and they're really cool looking. All right, shall we move on? We should move on. Yes, Wim Hof is good too. Okay. All right, my darlings, my witchlings. Next, we honor the goddess of the day. She is a divine presence to inspire, guide, and walk with us on today's spiral. Today's goddess is Rai Rai, Polynesian goddess of radiant joy and youthful spirit. She brings sunshine wherever she dances. When she came to Earth to mother humanity, she scattered fairies across the elements. Tiny little guardians who laugh among the flowers, glisten in the dew, and twirl in the shafts of light. She teaches that joy is divine and that laughter, play, and wonder are sacred offerings to life itself. Today, wear white or soft pastel yellows to invoke her light and nurture your own inner child. Step outside, feel sunlight on your skin, and look for signs of her fae companions, the whisper of bells, the shimmer in the air, or a perfect circle of mushrooms. I have half a fairy circle in my backyard. Let your heart play. Through movement, warmth, and open delight, you honor Rai, and the eternal youth within your own soul. I like this goddess. What do you guys think? Let me know in the comments. That's who. He is making biscuits and purring loudly at my feet. I love my Kit Kat. All right, moving on to today's moment of Zen. So, finally, my darlings, we close our divination with a moment of Zen and a teaching or two from the Little Book of Zen. We have a quote from Gottfried Leibniz, and a short one from Annie Dillard. Gottfried shares with us, Each portion of matter may be conceived of as a garden full of plants and as a pond full of fishes. But each branch of the plant, each member of the animal, each drop of its humors is also such a garden or such a pond. I like it. I'm enjoying the quote here from Annie Dillard. I will have to show you the picture. Annie Dillard says, "Spend the afternoon. You can't take it with you." But I'm enjoying the picture because it's probably not going to be super clear, but it's a cute little coffee pot. I think you guys can mostly see it. Is that not cute? There are a few such cute sketches throughout the book, but that one is one of my favorites. So again, Annie Dillard says, "Spend the afternoon. You cannot take it with you." And that, my witchlings, is our moment of the day. Moment of Zen for the day. I'm so glad it's Friday. I'm driving my poor husband nuts. Ooh. Ah! Murder mittens! I just kicked the cat. I just kicked the cat by accident. I found a murder mitten. All right, my witchlings, my loves, my dears. Hey, Rob. Vaguely, your name sounds familiar, which is amazing because I suck at names. Oh, I didn't hurt him. He's laying in Sergeant's bed under my desk, and I tend to stick my toes under the bed, and I went to slide my toes under the bed, and I found a kitty paw. Hey, fuzzy boys. Are you comfy down there, baby cat? Okay. Nice. Hey, Rob, how are you doing today? We are actually wrapping up, so you got here just in time for chilling with the witchlings in about 2 minutes. So, my witchlings, it is time to wrap up for the day. So let me grab the snuffer and the candle. All right. With the extinguishing of our candle, we open our circle, extending our eternal gratitude to the ancestors who joined us here today. There we go. Don't eat the smoke, don't eat the smoke, don't eat the smoke. All right, then. Now, my darling witchlings, before we completely wrap up and take off from here, a quick little reminder. This channel. Okay. This channel is entirely supported by our witchling community. I have no corporate sponsors here. I simply have magic and love. You can find all of the ways to support me on the link tree, which is linked either up here or down there, depending on which version you're watching here. So, let's all go out and spread love, spread joy, and spread kindness. There's already enough darkness and hate. Let us please try to be beacons of light and hope for those lost in the dark. Tell your loved ones Tell your loved ones whether they walk on 2 legs, fly with wings, curl up in fur, glide with scales, or tiptoe on paws and claws, that they are absolutely precious to you. Moments slip away far faster than we expect, and those last goodbyes often come far too soon. And then, my witchlings, always, always, always remember, you are loved. You are wanted, you are needed, and your purpose in this world is real, even if you have yet to discover it. Took me until my late 40s to find mine. I love you all, my witchlings. So, namaste. Now, coffee. Okay. Join the Coven on Patreon for exclusive rituals, behind-the-scenes content, bonus blogs, early access to classes, and our private Discord. Tiers start at just $1 per month at patreon.com/DieTheYogaWitch. Would you like to buy your favorite Gen X witch some coffee? You can please fuel my caffeine habit at buymeacoffee.com/die.theyogawitch. All of these links are available in the description and on my Linktree, which is Linktree/DieTheYogaWitch. Maybe you need some personal guidance here. Go book a one-on-one yoga or coaching session, join one of my workshops, or explore rituals and services at yogawithdylin.com. As an ordained minister, I also offer blessings, ceremonies, and custom rituals for life's milestones. You can find all of that information at dietheyogawitch.com. Now we have our weekly schedule. Monday through Friday, we have Daily Divination and Self-Care at 1:30 p.m. Pacific Time. Sunday at 1:30 p.m. Pacific Time, we have Coffee and Cues with me, Di the Yoga Witch. Thursday evening, 4:30 p.m. Pacific Time, we have The Yoga Witch's Cauldron with Di the Yoga Witch, our podcast. Again, that is Thursday at 4:30 p.m. Pacific Time. Friday, 8:30 p.m. Pacific Time, we have Guided Meditation and Yoga Nidra Asana. Again, Friday nights at 8:30 p.m. We are rescheduling the Bitch and Witch, so please bear with us on that one. We will get back to you.